Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a while since I've posted to the channel. I've been busy learning and developing and collaborating with other developers on applications and things like that. But I've recently been working on a project in my free time. I got the idea while I was collaborating with a friend on an app that we're working on together. Um, Basically, this is just going to be a demo of this application that I've built. So we were collaborating on an app that he wants to put on the App Store, and I'm pushing all these updates to GitHub. But some of the updates that I push, he might not want to keep. So I decided to make a piece of software that allows the developer to comment specific portions of their code that can then be parsed after they push it to GitHub and removed in accordance with those comments. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but I'm going to give you a quick demo. So right here on the bottom left is just a Flutter demo application with a couple additions to it, as you can see. And then this right here is the actual application that I've been developing. And then this right here is the code for the Flutter app down here. And I want to show this so you can see it update in real time as we make these changes. So basically, say I push some code to the lead developer or to whoever, and they want to look at it and remove specific portions of it or things that they had told me earlier that they might want to remove. So the developer would go in and load that project. So I have it in testing app. I'm going to load the lib folder, and then based off of these comments right here where it says PS and then center label and then PE, anything in between here is going to be defined within the application using that ID. So this means picky start with the function identifier and then picky end. And that's going to pop on here at center label, and it's going to show you all the locations and all the code in between there. You can have multiple. So I believe dividers has, so this is all in one file, but you can have multiple files within multiple directories, and it'll obviously parse it just based on this identifier. So if there's center label here and then there's center label down here, it's going to pick both of those up and set them under here. And then, so once the developer opens this up and say they don't like the dividers, so they're going to uncheck dividers, and then keep an eye over here. You'll see dividers pop out. So they're going to uncheck it, click Save Current, and then dividers is removed. And I'm just going to do a hot reload. And right here, you can see those dividers have moved from that application. And say they don't like that floating action button. I'm going to remove that. Save current. Yes. I'll reload this app. Boom. The floating action button is gone. And then we will remove the welcome message. Save current. And we'll reload it. And that welcome message is now gone. So pretty straightforward on what it can do. There were a lot of bugs I've been working out, and I think one of the most difficult ones was reading multiple directories. So within the lib folder, I'll just do this real quick actually. I'll make a directory just called dir, and in there I'm going to make a Dart file called test.dart. And then in there I'm going to give it the same function label as one of these. So we'll do PS using theme data, and we'll just do a quick print statement. So now I'm going to completely exit out of the application and restart it. I don't have a reload project option yet, but I will. So now we load that, and now it's going to pick up within both those locations. So it has the lib folder, and then it has lib in the dir folder. So having nested directories like that was the biggest problem I ran into. The algorithm for fixing that took some time to think of. It didn't take time to code. Just to wrap my head around what I needed to do was the most difficult part, I'd say. As well as saving. I can break down the code if anybody's interested on how I actually did this, and I do plan on making it open source towards the end of the project. I'll put it up on GitHub. But yeah, so now you see how you add them, how you remove them, how you load the project and save it, things like that. And that's really all I wanted to debut in this. I'm sure there's options like this out there, or options built into IDEs that allow you to do this. I know there is, but I just this was a proof of concept that I wanted to work on, maybe something that'll help me out personally in the future. So if you're interested, please comment. Thanks for watching.